this library has helped us so much because people are so much interested in learning in a new environment away from the classroom. Usually the classrooms are small, crowded, and now when they come to the library, they get motivated and interested. The resource materials in the library are written in broad letters, more than what is in the books. And I think this is helping them because it is motivating the learners. They are getting more interested. And at the end of the day, they are gaining a lot. Also, the community is gaining because the community is borrowing storybooks, legends, books with most of the children are interested in books dealing with the old life because they like seeing the pictures, and as they look at the pictures, they can get to learn some content, to learn some species of animals, and this is quite well to the learners.
Our first encounter with the library was very exciting, and the pupils had a lot of questions. They wanted to know what is on the floor. So they asked, what do you call these things which are square? We told them they are tiles. And then they had a lot of questions about the shelves because there is a story in Swahili about the library Maktaba. So when we came here, it was real. Then they were very happy with the charts, the numbers, the letters, parts of the body, especially in science and Kiswahili and also in English. So it was a good moment, and this facility is of great help to them.
We are benefiting so much, especially when it comes to science. Actually, what the people learn there in class, the books we have here, they supplement that. They have pictures, so the learning actually becomes much real because the books we find here, they are more detailed. They have a variety of pictures, and actually the learning becomes more concrete. So indeed, we are very much grateful. We also benefit from the smart board. The day before yesterday, we are able to create some slides with Madam Miriam. So, and I conducted a lesson on mammals. It was very grateful. So students, they enjoyed so much, and they learned even how some of them I taught how to answer questions using smart board. They're interested in what is going on in the smart board. And actually, there's a lot of learning taking place. And concentration is much higher when from class to this environment. So that's a good job.
And for me, I'm very much grateful because we have really made use of the library, because in social studies we look at people who are there in the past, the culture, the legends, and we have also been learning about the minerals. They have never seen pictures of the minerals, and when we came here, Madam Miriam gave us books which showed rocks and where they are found. So at least they have a clue of what minerals are, and also books of the past, people of the past like Mandela. They have been able to read the history of Mandela and other people.
This library has helped us too much, and especially I can see my children are improving in grammar, in English. They can speak fluent now. They can also spell once. They can be able to write at least sentences in English. Like before, they were not able to do all that.
I appreciate the good thing that I learned in the library. I brought class 3 to library. They enjoyed. They were not able to make words. They enjoyed the storybooks. And as a result, they are now able to make short sentences. We come to library to consult some charts, like those of wild animals. And when we are learning human body, we come to library to learn the parts of the body. Yes. And they are able to draw the parts of the body themselves independently and level the parts of the body by themselves.
When they read many storybooks, they will actually know or understand how the language is used, and when they read statement problems in mathematics, they will be able to tackle them without problems.
So it's my first time to be in this part of Kenya, and it's, you know, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful part of the country, so I'm excited. And I just want to say that I really admire teachers. I think you have a very important job. It's not an easy one. The amount of patience you have to have. I mean, I have 2 children. Even doing their homework, sometimes sitting with them is difficult. And they're my children. So I can't imagine when you have 20, 30 children in a classroom, 50 sometimes, oh gosh, yeah. You know, what that does. And so I admire you. I'm grateful for the work you do. I think now that you have this facility, you have access to the internet, the sky is the limit. Really, in terms of what you can expose these children to. Forget about, the pictures are nice, but those are one thing. You know, when you have access to the internet, really, you can show them everything. And they can learn that there's no limit to what they can do. You can connect each other. You can even watch classes that are going on in other classrooms in other countries. Let them see what other teachers are doing. Don't be, you know, shy about exposing them to things. When we came in earlier, I met one of your students. He was reading. So I sat with him, I asked him to read me the story. He read so well. He was 11 as well. It made me think of that boy in the US. So I think never feel small. You're a small school. You may not have all the resources, but you have your minds, you have children who have, you know, doesn't matter what backgrounds they come from. Let them believe that they can do anything. Yeah, if they just work hard. And you help and inspire them to do that. Yeah, so thank you for what you do.